but we don't always have people there when we need them. So how do we regulate our nervous system? How do we keep going and literally be able to continue igniting our vision daily and push through that fear? How do we do that? And that is what we're going to talk about tonight. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Yes, all right, I love it. You have to go through the process. If you don't, you're just gonna build the anxiety more and more. So you're going to, in order to ignite your vision, you're going to wanna push through, okay? You go through it. What do? You go push through. Do you go around?
No.
No, you what? You have to push through. Excellent. It's like, I'm very worried about you, Beth. And I was like, why? I wasn't worried about myself, so I was like confused. This was like about January, February of 2022. Well, prior to this, I had actually lost my job in October of 2021 due to discrimination. And there was no getting another job at that point in New York City, but I did have a business. But my business had never earned more than $4,000 in a year. Happily, I can say I have never lived in a cardboard box. I've always had a roof over my head, thank God. But when I say things have been ugly and it's been like a very hard 3 years, it's been a roller coaster. And so my friend thought I wasn't stressed out enough. She was like, I don't understand you. You're so calm. Why are you not freaking out? I'm freaking out for you. And I was like, I guess you're going to have to freak out for me because that's not going to help me. Why I was not freaking out was I was focused. I had shifted my trust. So a lot of times, people before me spoke about unforgiveness, whether it was towards themselves or towards someone else. A lot of times we focus on our failures. We focus in the sense of my job, I was focusing on a paycheck, or my best friend was really focused on a paycheck. Those are not the places to focus. So I had shifted my focus and I had committed to being strategic. And that's what I'm going to share with you all, how you can all be strategic. How can you evict fear? I want you to take a moment and ask yourself this. Where am I placing my trust? Since this is mostly entrepreneurs, think about it in terms of your business. What I was doing initially, without realizing it, I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm thanking God for like my savings account and my this and my that. I wasn't. I was really relying on my job and my focus, and I wasn't thinking God was my source, even though I was crediting him. I was actually really looking to my paycheck every 2 weeks. What is important is a shift in perspective. Okay? I had to shift my perspective. If I did not shift my perspective and I had kept my perspective on where I was at, I would have been like my friends and I would have been worried about myself. So I like audience participation. Thank you, Latoya. The only way to evict fear or to be able to ignite your vision is to what?
Be honest.
Be honest. You have to go through the fear. This is the final thought. You guys ready? Is your fear greater than your faith in the unknown? Or is your faith in the unknown greater than your fear? I had no idea what God was going to do in my life. I had no idea where I was going to go. You want your faith in the unknown to be greater than your fear. I promise you're going to make it. It's going to be okay. Whatever it is, anything that you're struggling with. And if anyone is struggling with feeling like they don't deserve things, unforgiveness towards themselves or others, or just in general wants more support with fear, you can see me. I have a 20-day forgiveness journal that I've been told it's been better than 5 years of therapy. And I don't know what 5 years of therapy costs. The journal's $20, but 5 years of therapy is definitely thousands of dollars. So it's a bargain. And then I also wrote a journal that I didn't want to write, but I was like, people need this information. People need to know how to evict fear. So I have a journal that will help you get to the root of your problems in 20 days. Thank you.